So we have this V in coming in as a sinusoidal wave, where we have this V threshold, and we're going to put this in a comparator like so, that is going, whenever it goes over the voltage threshold, it's going to go up, and when it comes down, when it goes below the V threshold, it's going to come down, and so on and so forth. And if you're to actually do, if we're to move on to high pass and differentiator, so it's going to go over up and then down, but and it's activated when the voltage goes below 130 VCC at pin 2. However, we want the pin 2 to go below 130 VCC when at the beginning of the signal, we're going to flip the location of this V threshold and function generator. So V threshold is going to be going into negative threshold, where the function generator will be going into negative terminal. So V threshold into positive, function generator to negative. So it flips, and then it flips. So at the beginning of the signal, where it goes over the V threshold, it's going to be shooting down below to 130 VCC, where it's going to activate the monostable 555 timer to get turned on. So at the pin 3 output, we will have this constant width signal coming out at the beginning of the point where the V threshold is, the signal is going over the V threshold. And this pin 3 output will have a constant width, which is determined by the 1.1 times RC of the 555 timer circuit. After we have this output, we want a DC output, and we can get this DC output by having a low-pass filter, specifically Butterworth low-pass filter. And in terms of Butterworth filter, we have to consider a few things. First is the nth order, which is going to determine the slope that is falling down. And the second one is the location of this corner frequency, or 3 decibel frequency. And the trade we make in determining the location of a 3 decibel frequency is, if you go to the left, we get a longer time constant and less ripple. And if you go to the right, we'll have the more left you go, we'll have longer time constant. The more right you go, you will have more ripple. So it's a trade we make between the time constant and the ripple. And time constant, it's just an RC. However, for the ripple, there's no given formula in determining the ripples above if you go to like second, third, and fourth order. So we have to do a trial and error method to figure out the percentage of the ripple.